Coastline Consulate banned out. Villa for TSM makes a ton of sense. This is one of their best maps. They're 3-1, and their only loss was, I believe, 7-8. Yeah, to Dark Zero, so that's nothing to scoff at. Disrupt Gaming picking Cafe.
Route. We'll see Kaid get knocked out first in the defender bans, followed up by Valkyrie, which has started to become more and more of a common ban, even outside of the maps where she was already banned out every
So they
once.
can contest this for quite a while. Just gonna have to worry about these stun grenades and concussions coming in. That's gonna make the gunfights pretty easy for TSM as they flood the entire kill feed here.
Story right now, unfortunately, not much in the way of any sort of individual response at this point from DG. There's going to be an attempt at it from J9, but it's not going to be found. J9O gets knocked out here. Retro will try and hold back Bolo as he swings around the bookcase corner of 90, but the smoke charge is a little bit too short, so Bolo is still able to get the angle he needs. As you can see right here, just
Pushing into gun vault, but J9 stops one, actually through verticality. Achieve gets the refrag though. Board again here. It's down to Reed and Retro, but only 2 seconds remain. DG going to play safe. But nobody wants to deal with him. Charlie, you got to jump in here, friend. ARX eats J9 alive, but it's immediately traded. Skeleton key could work wonders, especially on Retro's positioning. Leans out to him, but this is more than likely going to be a round one here for TSM as Shuttle dons the top of the staircase. Bolo takes him down, and TSM claims round 3.
A bold strategy from Disrupt, and it nearly works too up until we get into that very, very late round. One that can do that, J9, along with another player from Disrupt, are picking up kills. The plant is going down successfully right now. It's canceled there at the last second, though. Geo has to restart it. It looks like things are okay for now as they pick up another kill, start to isolate out the rotates, but no, done here just yet. J9, he tries to swing over towards the doorway, but can't take him out. It now goes down to a 1v1. Geo looking for the closeout, but no, doesn't catch Shuttle above him.
I just got to say this. Hey, Veli. Stop sleeping on my man J9. Okay, that man is a monster. Did you guys just see what I saw?
With Reed still very much looking in that general direction. The good news, though, Bolo is there to trade again, but the problem being where they thankfully have solid control, enough so to get a plant. That's going to leave everything on Shuttle, who will be quickly shut down by Chala. We talked about how we might need to see him step up a little bit, and he does so at the very end right there, quickly stopping any chance of another 1v2.
They're already committing quite a bit of utility. NJR's stun grenade goes off on the top of main. Might have a freebie, though, as Merc swings on main as well. Takes down, unless they do have some soft destruction to deal with these Goyo shields. But as you guys can see, they're already through a lot of their throwables. Bolo's going to trade out NJR.
In fact, this may not be the best idea and take the study route instead. Unfortunately, it doesn't stay working for very, very long here. Retro locked into a Malusi is going to get taken down by Bolo, and he'll get a quick 3K here at the end of the round to set TSM up for their first victory on defense.
So well done by TSM. Just drained the entire offense of every single utility piece they had, and they still had so much to offer at the end of that round. Still have to go through all those Banshees, the Goyo shields, so many things for DG to try and, get rid of, but they just did not have the utility usage at that time. Low on man count, no utility. You're going to have to funnel. They try to throw it right into planes. Doesn't work out for them. Overall, great round by TSM. Playing off of that utility won them that round. It was nothing flashy, just really good Siege.
Definitely the case. And now we're finally going to get to see that kitchen round that's been eluding us, at least for the first half here, as DG decided not to play into it. I guess them are feeling a bit more confident to trend themselves towards it, so we will finally get a round here from them. And again, much like all of our previous rounds, nothing crazy coming out for me at least here. Just looking at the setup on TSM's side, this is aligning pretty much with what we've seen from other teams so far as well.
Oh yeah, for the most part, especially with the pulse play coming in. They're probably going to end up having some roamers downstairs, I would say, with Merc, especially on that Vigil. For some reason, his name was escaping me for 2 seconds. But anyways, having Merc on this operator and just run around in general is enough to slow down any team, especially partnered with the utility that they're bringing for the actual site. The Banshees, as well as the Goyo shields, some Nitro cells, as well as some off-site information going on with Bolo, where they're going to be able to keep track of where the offense is pushing. This is going to give, this entire round over to Merc's hands and see what he can do on this roam. How much time is he going to be able to waste? Is he going to be able to get the picks that mean something? We'll have to see.
So both teams kind of have opposite priorities right now. Bolo is trying to see if anyone's going to go in for master or laundry room takes early on, and Disrupt look like they're going into basement specifically to find Bolo because they expected him to be down there right now. So it's going to be a little bit of a mismatch in the intel gathering game to start off with at least, and also NJR just hopping right into pantry there, it looks like, as well, taking some early position for himself to work off of, hopefully within the next few seconds here. Reed also has success too, but NJR will be swiftly shut down when he tries to make a play.
Looks like a very fast execute here for DG. You guys can see J9 still on the pantry stairs as well. Shuttle hops out of bike, but he could still hop back in at any moment. Laundry still available too. So very, very many options here for DG in this early round so far. Lots of action going on. Plenty of intel for J9 as well, but he's nitro-celled from Shala, doing so much work off of this information. And I believe that was just based off of audio there, as Bolo didn't even have the cardiac sensor out. DG, worse for wear, rolling into this minute and a half.
Retro also taking some heavy damage as of a few seconds ago as well. He'll be brought down to sub 25 HP, meaning he is not in a good position to lead any gunfights. That's going to have to come to Reed or Shuttle once the execution rolls out. That's assuming, of course, they don't just want to potentially trade Retro right off the bat here. It all depends on the team's strategy, of course. Either way, TSM feeling very comfortable about themselves, having successfully trapped 2 different members of DG inside of small enough rooms to where you can just kill them outright with a C4, and they have pretty much no chance of escape. Nade goes in, but unfortunately
TSM has a 75% win rate on Villa. They are dangerous, especially when it comes in for these aggressive plays. Bolo picking up yet another. Needs to distance himself from that previous information, but seems like they're privy to it. Have a Banshee here on clock as well. That's going to mean that he's now known. Pre-fires, but has to worry about 2 angles. Achieve swings the door since he's on defense. Has no cause or concern for the Banshee. Doesn't have to worry about getting slowed down like the offense does, and gets a nice kill.
Nonetheless, however, and falls back into one of the side rooms. The player involved also swinging in for some more damage. Merc able to confirm a kill. Achieved gets the 4th as he knocks out MJR. And now once again, Retro's been left alone versus the world, and he doesn't stand a chance in this round. Merc takes him out. TSM claim round number 9 and get themselves up on a map point.
This is what a botch, my friend. You're going to have to rotate somewhere else as they bully Geometrics on the shield inside of the vault. Nothing working out for him so far.
Achieved looking for the capability to swing in. That's the free one right there. NJR, he knew he was a dead man long ago. It's getting any kills beyond that. That's going to be the impressive part. And unfortunately, Achieved is just not able to rally for it. Retro shuts him down immediately on trying to swing out from his current position.
Very impressive stuff so far from TSM, especially on the frag, well, in the fragging department, excuse me. Run out here in a trade. Achieve runs out, takes down Shuttle. NJR,
the kitchen itself is all his business all day here. Great distraction, though, as it does pull Bolo off the angle to allow the Laundry player in. Unfortunately, to limited success, though, as Bolo is still able to control that angle masterfully to shut things down on the final round of regulation here and give map number 1 over to TSM.
Getting removed as well, and that's just for that utility burn, man. That's not a fun operator to play through.
Either him or Jaeger. Well, Mai's got quite a few kind of power positions that he can panic, just casually steps out of the way and is able to avoid pretty much all the damage from it. Teams are going in. The plan attempt is being made now by Retro. We are going to see Shuttle get immediately shut down when he tries to swing, and unfortunately that's it. Now he's got a lot more to do, and unfortunately only 6 seconds to do it. There's the 3rd one, so NJR certainly putting in an effort, but just not the time, nor the man count, nor the intel, or anything really needed to come out.
Can't even push into sight properly because of the utility that TSM has set up.
So the 3rd point on the site triangle. Oh, now being
slow moving right now. Smoke grenades now assigned for Reed. Breaching charge out is a swing with the Vector. Lights up NJR, and he gets taken down. TSM that takes down DG. Finally, a kill happens. The Shuttle takes down Merc. Skeleton Key out. Can't get the 2nd one, but he will down him. Chala to clean up the rest of the business, though, for TSM. Bury those bodies in the backyard, folks. This is a murder so far from TSM.
Yeah, and this time out of position, and they're not seeing anything either. Still using a lot of this time. And what's this? It's going to be a move made by a player from its Bolo. Swings all the way up the stairs. Tries to go for 2. Geo ends up going into a position directly below one of these top-down angles and gets taken out by Retro. 5 seconds remain here. Are they going to be able to get the plant? Diffuser has just been dropped. It's not looking good. Chala is on a tear right now with 3 kills back to back to back. And those kills are going to be enough to bring it down to the timer and give the round over to TSM. Around the corner too, but Achieved finally gets the job done, just decides to commit the 2nd nade to it. The problem though is, despite the fact that he's aware of Reed's position by coach check, still can't win the duel against the Alda. But the good news is the high ground will win this one. Chala holding that transition between the 1st and 2nd floor on the red stairs, allow him to shut down the final rotate coming in from the defenders and set up.
But obviously we have the silhouettes that makes it a whole hell of a lot easier for us to see those. So NJR now getting very aggressive here, gets taken down by Bolo on the head.
Get him to swing. Once again, great play being utilized by TSM. Now just have to push that forward a little bit for the next 4 kills, and the job is done. Kill number 2 is already on the way, and that's going to be Merc that achieves it. He's able to take out
in the last 50 seconds here. We're going to need a pick to start things off, but goes fishing. Can't claim too much. J9, the rookie. We're going to need him to come up big here, but no, Geo, he gets a second chance, and he wins. Is he good up against this TSM roster? Has to worry about a man on white window, but it's Geo once again to lock it out for TSM. Such a dominant showing here on Cafe, and they're going to win this one in 2-0 fashion.
Positive here, and we got our interview ready with Achieved. Congrats on the win. How are you feeling about this victory, Achieved?
How you doing, Jackie? I mean, it's a good win, but
yeah.
I mean, we kind of expected it, I guess. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad we won though.
Yes, I'm sure that y'all expected it. You're a very talented team, but I'm sure it feels really good to bounce back from the August Major Finals. Talk to me a little bit about your prep during this break and how you took that loss and the improvements you decided y'all wanted to make from there.
So to be honest, we haven't actually had much practice in between the major and this stage because we just moved from. We're all in a team house now. We just moved, so we honestly kind of had like a lot of time off. But I'd say like our practice lately has actually been really productive. But I mean, we kind of just we just reevaluated like how we played in the major because we kind of played like scared and stuff. I'd say, but now we're trying to play more like ourselves and be more open to making plays and stuff and just communicate and teamwork most importantly.
You're talking to me about playing scared, and when we watched those finals, it was a crushing defeat, and I think y'all were like, we really need to change our mindset here. So what have you done to regain that confidence? What are y'all telling each other?
I mean, for the last few months, we've been playing really utility based, and I mean, I think that's definitely helped us. But the meta is not utility based anymore; it's more like fragfest, and you can see that with a lot of other teams. So I just think we've just been practicing like that new play style. We know how to play our old play style still too, so we can play both play styles really easy. But I mean, we're just overall practicing a lot and just fine tuning our mistakes and learning this more aggressive play style, so to speak.
Okay, adjusting your play style, adjusting your mindset. That's great to hear. Some say TSM is kind of always stuck at second or third. Seeing that we're moving into stage 2 here and a lot of teams playing very well, how do you think your team can do? Do you think that you guys can be the best in the U.S.?
I mean, I definitely think we can be the best in the U.S. I think obviously everyone thinks that, but I mean, I think overall, we have had the second and third place finishes now for a little bit, but I mean, to be honest with you, a lot of the times people sleep on us still to this day, so I mean, they just have to watch out for that. But overall, I mean, I think we can become the best. We all here think we can. As long as we play to our strengths and just play our game, we'll be fine and just keep improving and getting better. So I definitely think we can take first place this season.
Aw, I love to hear the confidence. And again, thank you so much for doing this interview with us and enjoy your victory.
Thank you. Appreciate it.